Hello and welcome to the Stream of Chaos. My name is Dave and I will be your lighthouse keeper for this special one-shot session of Time Without Tide. Time Without Tide is a brand new tabletop role-playing game from Chaosium, which you can support by checking out our Backer Kit campaign. There'll probably be a link in a nearby description. You can also go to timewithouttide.com, which will redirect you to the campaign. Now, if you aren't familiar with Time Without Tide, don't worry, you're in fine company. Over the course of today's scenario, I'll be explaining the game to these four illustrious players and through them to you at home. So come, share our lantern light and delve with us into the world of Time Without Tide. So our story begins in Saltport, the last and greatest city, a shining beacon of light amidst a world of fog and monsters. It's an odd place, a mismatched clutter of stacked buildings leaning against one another to avoid falling into the adjoining sea that is now still, given the moon has fallen and there are no tides to make more waves. You have all been summoned to the Delvers Guild Hall, which is an old, faded lodge that is long past its glory days. Relics of previous Delvers and their expeditions clutter the halls, and the corridors are a maze of locked doors and hidden passages. Your handler, a gentleman called Olakor, hosts you in his tiny office. He is a great walrus of a man, stuffed into a tweed vest far too small for his intimidating figure. The four of you...
Is he literally a walrus? Does he have actual walrus features?
He has that huge bristling mustache, most known by walruses and one of the hosts of, what was it? Myth Breakers, Busters, whatever.
Myth,
yeah.
Mythbusters.
Oh,
yes.
Jamie.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, sorry,
and, yeah.
Jamie.
We haven't been introduced yet, and so I shouldn't have talked. I broke the code.
And I'll be noting it down, and
thank you, as you should.
Recompense, yeah, that's it. He does, yeah. I mean, it's a good flag. In this world, everyone's sort of larger than life, and the unknown sculpts them like clay if they stray from the light. And Olakor, as a handler, is associated with the Delvers. These are the people that go out on adventures. And yes, he too has been changed. He is not a literal walrus, but he does have large, sort of like overgrown teeth that protrude somewhat tusk-like over his face and affect his accent. He has bristling, coarse hairs that fire out towards the sides. And he's been known to slap his tummy and enjoy a fish from time to time. Now, the four of you have been kind of jammed into this tiny little office space. You're to be given a contract, which is will outline the adventure that you're to be going on. And it's in this context that I'll ask you to each introduce yourselves. Let's begin, I think, with Rob and Lady Grey. So who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, everyone. I'm Rob Kerkovich. I'm going to be playing Lady Hollis Grey, who I picked because the artwork is banging. She has what appears to be a gun forearm that's smoking.
Yeah.
She has a whatchamacallit? Lady Antoinette, kind of big, huge thing. She's wearing this dress. She's got some cool lanterns hanging off of her. And she comes from a very... it seems to be a very affluent family, but she's sort of the black sheep amongst them, and she loves getting into all kinds of crazy adventures. I hope we'll find out, unless this one's just super boring, in which case she'll be super disappointed.
There's a lot of paperwork.
But yeah, she's sort of been exiled by the family, and she's super pumped to be a part of the Delvers Guild.
How do you feel having come from great wealth and facility and now finding yourself in this sort of ragtag kind of community and, very ad hoc, fly by the seat of their pants? Are you comfortable in this circumstance, or are you trying to enforce a bit of protocol?
I think she's pumped to be. I think this is such a far departure from what she's used to. It's like in The Departed, they make fun of like Matt Damon for being like hanging out with like the lace curtain families, but then he goes and he pretends to put on an accent like he's from Southie or whatever. Like she's pumped to see this like rough and tumble side of the world.
She's finally living. Yeah, that
was a relevant reference, right? Everyone got that one? Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
At some points. Yeah,
we got that.
Big Departed fans. Yeah, fantastic. So this is Lady Hollis Grey, a dilettante turned delver, and seated next to her, jammed onto the couch. Let's meet Sutler and Paula, who's playing him.
Hi, my name is Paula Deming, and I'm playing Sutler. And Sutler's a little bit he's kind of a little bit of a weird guy. It's fine. It's just all the responsibility to save, my family has kind of fallen on me because our house fell into a pit and we got changed into fish people. But I'm gonna get the money to get us a crane to pull the house back to the top of the cliff. So it's fine. I actually really relate to you, Lady Grey, because we used to have money too, But I guess this is what I sound like now. This is the voice I'm committing to doing.
Thank God.
And
Strong choice.
yeah, so we
Right
used to
off the
have
bat.
money too. So we can relate we can relate to each other, Lady Grey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you say you're a fish person?
Well, it says here, the unknown changed my family into fish people, and I do have an amphibious sort of trait. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, Dave, maybe underneath so I'm in this like cool Victorian like coat and these like high knee-high boots and a vest, and or waistcoat, depending on where you're from. And I have like a rich Victorian guy scarf tied around my neck, and maybe underneath that scarf, if you looked, I don't know, maybe there would be gills, but
Yes.
I never take that off. You've never once seen me without. Oh no, I just really my neck gets cold, so I like to keep it on.
Chaosium,
shake
home
this
of the
awful
fish
cup.
people.
We're consistent, if nothing else. Yeah, that's right. So Sutler, you have an adaptation. These are one of these sort of mutations caused by the unknown, and Sutler is manifested in his boon / curse to be pretty fishy. You can sort of swim through water, breathe in it, and how it manifests and how it presents is up to you. But perhaps there's a shame there, and part of why he hides it.
Yeah.
I also wonder, mostly because you instigated this, Paula, does Sutler feel a little bit nervous sitting across from the walrus man who might be pro
yeah, do you
fish
think he's
snack?
gonna maybe want to eat me? I don't know. You never know what could happen. But I mean, I'm more man than fish, so it'll probably be fine. I'm just nervous all
Totally.
the time, But I am actually good at skullduggery, so sometimes I'm able to like pull it together.
Just kind of hide, shrinking into the back. Yeah, nervous thoughts flying through your mind, everything, just constant catastrophizing. This is our sort of
It could go wrong
roguish-
at any moment.
and it probably will. That's the good news. So you can be
Yeah.
sure of that. And this is Sutler. We'll introduce next Bunk and Rekha.
Yes. Hi, I'm Rekha Shankar. I'm playing Bunk, who is kind of formerly a sewer smith from a family of sewer smiths who are making the pipes and tunnels underneath Saltport. But now he's working above ground as a delver. And I do believe that it's kind of you're leaving the family business kind of attitude that his family has. You're leaving the underground to go talk to those land walkers kind of vibe. So I think he is sometimes called down to the underground, back where his family is, but currently is temporarily a delver. And he's very strong, very round, almost shaped like a pothole. Or sorry, not pothole, manhole lid.
Yeah.
Shaped like a pot, shaped like a manhole, heart of a pothole. Yes, I would say strength in body, perhaps not in mind.
It's good to have it somewhere. Yeah, a large and stout, fairly formidable character. And Bunk is also affected by the unknown. He has an adaptation, and that is this sort of subterranean calling. He's become somewhat dwarf-like, and he is able to kind of feel whether it's through his little toesies or however the vibrations in space around him. It's his toesies for sure. Okay, yeah, that's good. I thought it might be. You take up quite a lot of space in this across this couch, but you are also one of the most sort of physical capable amongst your peers. Do you think that Bunk has gone on sort of expeditions previously? Has he been able to prove his might, or is this the first time kind of stepping away from the family?
I think he's proven his might, and I think it's almost like the end of his tenure. Like, okay, you had your little rumspringa upstairs, come back.
These sewers need smithing. Yep.
Yeah.
Just one last job.
Yeah, exactly.
One last. And then retirement.
One last job. Yeah.
All right. This is Bunk, a sort of like a bruiser, bit of a brawler kind of archetype. And we'll go across to the last person jammed onto this little couch and meet Dr. Vespel, played by Kate.
Hello, I'm Kate Stamas. I'm playing Dr. Vespel, and they're kind of like an undead. Like maybe you're sitting next to them, and it's like they have leathery skin. And in the picture, it looks like they might have like long black hair, but I'm not positive that it's real. They have a monocle on, not positive that it's functional.
But it looks so cool.
Bit performative,
cool.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Dr. Vespel here is that he was a corpse that got up from their autopsy table and waved at the doctor attending to them. So that doctor died, and Dr. Vespel was like, well, this is great. I can just be the doctor now.
So
that's
convenient.
what he's doing. He's really happy to be here.
But do you know, like, can you actually help me if I cut myself? Do you know what to do?
I'd love to try.
Okay, maybe no, maybe not.
What's
how
wrong with
recent
your
was
pipe?
My pipe.
And what's wrong with your pipe? Your
pipe.
voice. Yeah, your neck pipe.
I'm speaking like everybody else.
All right.
I'm just like one of you.
Okay.
A regular group of regular people ready
We're
for
so
a
normal.
regular adventure.
So normal.
I was going to ask,
We're
Dr.
just like
Vespel, how
everybody else.
recently do you think your waking was? Is this like earlier this morning, or have you been kicking around for a little while?
I feel like the doctor's been kicking around for a little while. They're just really excited to poke and prod at any injuries that may come up.
Yeah.
They're just really excited to be here for Second Life.
Fantastic. That all sounds good. Well, Olakor apologizes for the short notice, but time is quite pressing. He says, a quartet of dandy dilettantes have gone missing. 1 week ago, they departed from the Anchorage harbor aboard the Bubbly Jubbly, an all-inclusive touring vessel. Last night, the Bubbly returned, sans dandies. You four are contracted to rescue as many dandies or return their corpses as you can. The Bubbly Jubbly's captain, Alan, is at your disposal. He'll sail you out to where the dandies were last sighted and answer any questions that you have. You should leave as soon as possible. They're unlikely to last long. All makes sense.
Dandies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah, missing dandies. Exactly, yes.
There's nothing wrong with being a dandy.
What is a dandy?
I'll field this one. It's a like a fancy person. I used to be
like
swarmed by them constantly in my prior life. Lots of you know what a fop is? They're fop adjacent.
Oh.
Just a lot of mincing and very self-centered, and thinks that they are the most beautiful people on earth, and just all around annoying.
Oh,
I am not a dandy.
where I'm from, I'm the most beautiful person.
Then you would be a dandy to your people.
Don't freaking say that to me.
Okay, I'm
Don't
sorry.
freaking say that to me.
I crossed the line, and I apologize.
It's all good, everyone's got their own expression, but don't say that to me.
Okay. Well, let's find these dandies, because yes, they're most likely dead.
I hope they're hurt. Oh,
no,
so you can help them.
No.
Yes.
No, not
So I can
hoping
fix
for
them.
hurt.
No?
What if we hurt one of them when we find them for our good doctor here?
Yes.
Olakor begins to hum to himself so that he can claim he did not hear portions of this conversation, and slides across some paperwork for you to sign.
Olakor?
Sutler.
Yeah. Do we get more money if they come back not hurt? I mean, more lunar dust? Yeah, okay.
Yes. The pay is 2 dust in total for finding out what happened. Then they're paying 2 dust per recovered dandy, 1 dust per recovered corpse. So we're just looking to, retrieve as many as possible in as good condition as possible, he says a little pointedly.
Let's try not to hurt them. I could use the funds for my crane.
Okay, all right, we'll keep them safe. They are annoying, but we'll see.
I'll clarify at this point. So lunar dust is the currency of this age. When the moon fell down and kind of knocked over a couple of banks on its entry to the Earth, the gold and paper and checks and these sort of things lost a bit of weight. So instead, actual portions of the moon what hold currency value. They're also magical, but that's not too relevant for you. You're using them for crane funds. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
The last thing that Olakor will talk about. So you've got the jubbly, the bubbly jubbly, the jubbly, to take you out there, but you're not going to need it to come back. As Delvers, you have the ability to use a relay, and what this is it's a device that once activated teleports you back to a beacon, and there's one installed here at the Guildhall. What that means functionally is that every trip for Delvers is a one-way trip. You don't need to worry about keeping reserves, making sure that you can come all the way back. How are you going to get these dandies onto the boat? No, you just need to find the dandies and teleport home with as many of them as you can grab.
I love that.
It's a really handy tool, and I'm going to need one of you to carry it. So the way that Tide works is you all have records which carry some of your sort of like abilities and things, and they're tied to your traits. So your body, which represents your sort of physical ability, mind is mental acuity, and your will, the third trait, is your sort of sense of self and power. Of those, body determines how many items you can carry. So the relay will need to be added to one of your sheets. Now, Lady Grey, you only have a body score of 2, and with your current equipment, you are actually at capacity. You cannot take on the relay. You'd have to drop something else and take this with you. But for the rest, whoever would like to can take it. And just note down that you're carrying it. Who wants to be in charge of the relay?
I don't mind. And just a clarification question: is there so I see I have 3 items listed under body, but it says I have a 5 out of 8 body record, but then my body score on my sheet is 4. What are all those? Yeah.
So in Bunk's case, Bunk carries 2 heavy items, which take up 2 slots each. You have a great big pickaxe and a big cuirass. Yeah. Either of those could be lost, and you could fit 2 things in their thing. So you can fit 3 other items.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to carry it.
Okay.
Probably good. I'll probably lose it.
Hey, don't talk about my friend like that.
Aw. Thanks, Bunk. Yeah, you're right. I could hold it. Do you want me to hold it?
I mean this so respectfully. You can't hold it.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. This is weak.
It's probably true.
Yeah, it's probably the sort of thing you want to make sure doesn't get lost mid-scenario. The relay is handed across to you, and Bunk, you can secure it on your person. And unless you have any further questions of Olakor, you can make your way down to the harbour where the Bubbly Jubbly is waiting to take you out to sea. As you travel down out from the guild hall, you can see the city rising up into the distance behind you, but you are bound out towards the still waters where you can see bobbing red and green buoys floating amidst the mist. There are dotted sort of small islands on which the strange locals that live out in the jawline of Saltport live. And docked in at the pier just underneath the guild hall, you can see a rather strange little vessel. It's a precarious looking affair. It's essentially two dinghies, like little pushing boats with their own engines that have been lashed together to form a catamaran. And then it has been topped with a heavy dance platform that is weighed down with like fake palm trees and colored lanterns. There's a pseudo sort of like tiki bar sort of situation across the back. And Captain Allen is waiting to welcome you all aboard. Yeah, this is the Bubbly Jubbly.
This doesn't seem bubbly or jubbly.
Hey, this is the premier all-inclusive tourist boat in Saltport. It's also the only one, but that's got nothing to do with it. Captain Allen is a sunburnt and spotty teenager with sort of speed dealer wraparound sunnies and the sort of leather strap on the back so that if he hits some really high knots, it won't fall off and get lost in the sea. He has a well-chewed tin whistle and a serviceable mustache. As you all come up, he's going to introduce himself and shake your hands and pass you a sort of a life vest made of cork and jammed together, like anything that would float, and make you promise that you're going to wear it at all times while you're on board. So he passes it. Hi, Alan, Captain. If you'd put that on and step right aboard.
Okay. I don't need this.
I'm afraid it's policy. I'm going to have to ask that you step it on or I cannot let you enter.
Just do it. I don't really need it either.
You're going to feel really silly. I can't die. I'm dead already.
Policy dictates everyone must be wearing a life jacket. There's no drinks on the dance floor, and we're going to keep the running to a minimum. Understand? So
no drinks on the dance floor.
But
Jesus.
We're riding on top of a big drink.
The
ocean is already wet. What matter is it to you if the dance floor gets wet?
I think that's a really good question.
That is a really good question. And it's also the one that I'm
going to choose. Seawater all over it. I can see the seawater.
That's what I'm talking about. I see water.
There's puddles.
This feels like the best circumstances for teaching how the dice pool resolution works in this game. For the high stakes of we should be allowed to have drinks on the dance floor. So Rekha and Bunk, we're gonna have you make a skill check. So in Time Without Tide, you gather a pool of dice based on a trait and a skill, and then you roll them. You're looking for 5s and 6s. You need a certain number of those to succeed. So normally it's 2. If I don't set a difficulty, you're just going to need 2 marks, and that'll be the case for here. So the most appropriate ones that I can think of for this is will, which is sort of like your sense of self, charisma. You're trying to get something that you want. And culture, which is normally what's associated with like finding reason with your peers, making connection is the kind of default like persuasion. I imagine Bunk is really good at this. What's your will culture dice pool?
So will I have 3 and culture I have 0.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 dice. So yeah, there's a chance.
Okay, and which die am I rolling?
All D6s, the 6-sided dice.
Okay. 3, 3, 1.
Okay, none of those succeed.
So that would be
So yeah, unfortunately, Bunk, you are unable to make your case. Alan's pretty determined that it's really the glass that's the issue and is stern There'll be no drinks on the dance floor. Put your life jacket on and get aboard.
Doesn't
Okay.
make any liquor sense. Don't make 1 second liquor sense.
Well, we tried. Captain Allen, as we're climbing aboard. What can you tell us about the dandies? Why didn't you bring them back?
He's helping each of you aboard begin to cast off and heading out into waters. He says, they asked to have a picnic lunch and do a spot of caving on a tiny unmapped island that we were passing. I dropped them off. They had more than enough food for several days and enough wine for a few more. And they were given a survival pack with ropes, flares, that sort of thing. They promised they'd only be a couple of hours, but I waited a full day. They did not resurface, and I came back to get help. I did no personal investigation. Company policy, and I just wasn't risking it.
I understand. It's really the job of a delver.
That's right, and it's good to have experts.
Is this an underwater cave?
It may be. It was a shallow-looking island. It's really mostly dominated by the cave. Dry at first. There may have been water underneath.
Oh, underwater, like, underground, kind of.
Yes,
I don't see
that's
my
right.
mother. My mother's right piss at me.
And she's underground?
Yeah, she's underground. My sister's underground. My mother, my father.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do they
connected?
Excuse me?
Are all the undergrounds connected?
Oh, wow, this is the exact type of thing they warn you about. All the overgrounds connected.
I guess, yeah, technically.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
Oh, so if we go underground in this cave, we could run into the underground.
You ever run into a
you
maths teacher at the grocery store? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's awkward.
It's crazy this planet is structurally intact. The entire inside of it is hollow.
Hollow Earth. Yeah.
Finally. Finally proven.
Yeah, finally. Exactly.
That conspiracy is true.
About Hollow Earth. Yeah. Well, let's go to this island.
Alan takes the first opportunity to remove himself from the conversation, strikes up the engines, and begins to head out to sea. He encourages you to make ample use of the bar. Just make sure that you sign down your name for drinks, and tips are appreciated. And in the other cabin, there are your personal private berths, which are a series of hammocks strung up with sort of like sheets dangled between them. He tells you that it's going to be at least a day of sailing to get to the island. So settle in, make yourselves comfortable, and he'll let you know when they get closer. He'll be coming around with refreshments shortly. You'll notice two things. One, there are a lot of like activities all over. This was kind of laid as like a fun thing for people to do. And two, Alan seems to be incapable of driving faster than a jogging pace.
Okay.
Now, granted, this thing's barely held together. It might not be able to go that much faster, but if lives are in peril, you're certainly not hustling. What are the four of you getting up to as you begin to head out to sea?
I would like to do what the humans do. People that are alive. I'd like to party all night.
I used to dance.
Just hit it.
We could dance.
Teach me to dance.
I could try. We used to before we became fish people.
Fish people.
Oh, and he goes to poke at you.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
You don't know,
How
it might be
will we dance if I
contagious.
can't touch you?
We can dance near each other and at each other, but not with
Okay.
each other.
While they're dancing at each other, Lady Hollis is going to go to the bar and look at the sign up sheet. There's clearly not enough room for the amount of alcohol I'm about to imbibe, but I'll just put the those quotation marks that kind of indicate the same thing above in the line
Oh
above.
yeah,
I'll just do that
yeah.
over
It's
and
efficient.
over and over again. Yes.
It's a pretty expansive selection of drinks. Yeah, they've got all sorts of bubblies and flats and shots and this, that, and the other, as well as all the means to make your own foul concoctions. You can have a final time back here preparing drinks for yourselves and for others. The other two hit the dance floor, and under the sort of fading, blinking lights, I begin to stomp out a beat. There's currently no music. I don't know if Bunk wants to see to that, but otherwise,
they're just silently dancing.
Just
Bunk,
the squeaking of shoes on the
play us a
floor.
song on your manhole cover shield armor.
Bunk bangs his stomach to create a very cool, very awesome beat for them to dance to.
Hell yeah.
This makes more sense now with a beat.
With the actual music.
Kind of coming together.
Dunk,
Okay.
dunk.
David, I'm looking at my sheet here. As one should during a one-shot. A thing called a percolator.
Yes.
I can successfully do this test, and I can create 2 caffeinated brews. Each creature that drinks a caffeinated brew can't sleep and is immune to fatigue for 3 segments.
Yeah, so a segment, the day is divided into 3 segments, morning, evening, and night. The default cycle for a lot of delvers is sort of like you'll travel through the day, camp at night, and then repeat. With the percolator, you can create a delicious brew that will
I want to
keep
make
your
an
companions...
alcoholic coffee drink.
Little espresso martini action.
Like an Irish coffee.
All right. Very nice. Okay. Let's get another test. Can I get you to make a mind culture test to put this together? And you'll also mark down one of the... Yes, that's right. So what is your mind? What is your culture?
My mind is a 4.
Okay.
And
what is your
culture
culture
is a 3.
skill? Oh, yeah. So you're rolling 7 dice. And you're looking for 2 marks, which are 5s or 6s.
Let me get these tiny dice that I've used to play Warhammer once with. And never
Oh, yeah. I've got a set of those.
Never again. Okay. Can you hear that? It's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Nice.
A lot of garbage. Oh my god. Okay, so what am I trying to
You're
do?
looking for 5s and 6s.
Guess what? I got 1 6.
Okay. Unfortunately, that will not be enough to do it.
It's because everything's we're not we're sloshing around on the the ocean has no waves. It's very flat, but she loses her balance a little bit and things are splashing everywhere.
Yeah,
Just
she's
unable
quite
to-
wasted. Yeah.
Making your own waves.
Yeah.
Unable to put them together, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Now, there is an opportunity. You could strain this test. So there's a mechanic in Tide where you can take 1 mind damage and you can re-roll any number of dice. So you'd be able to take all the 6 dice that didn't produce a mark and re-roll them. I'll warn you, though, you don't have a ton of health, though. Your mind, you said, was 4, so you could do this a maximum of 4 times before you risk doing serious injury to yourself. So consider if this is something that you feel like you need to succeed, or you might want to, preserve that resource for later.
And how many did I have to get to succeed again?
You needed 2. And if you get boons, which are extra
Guess
marks,
what, guys?
you'll be able
I
to produce
found
extra.
One die rolled under my makeshift platform. It was a 5, so I actually did succeed.
Whoa!
Never mind.
Whoa.
Sorry, you're good.
I got to explain the
I don't
mechanic.
know. That kind of sounds like cheating, but we'll trust you.
We'll overlook
Listen,
it
when you're
'cause it's
playing a
in service.
stream
yeah.
game, when
Wait,
your laptop
all
is
my
perched,
die went
I'm on a
under my
board game, on
laptop,
comics.
too.
Your 3 dice.
Oh wait, I can't
Yeah.
read. Actually.
Oh shoot! Did I say 3, 3, and 1? It was 6, 6, 5.
They were all the numbers I
chances?
needed.
Do you want me? I'll re-roll. You guys want me to re-roll?
No.
No.
No, I trust
No,
you.
no, we'll just bring it up for the rest of the session. It's way better.
Well, it's just when you said I needed to re-roll this many that didn't succeed. I started counting them, and I was like, "That's not the number."
hang on,
that I
we're
have.
short of
But
dice.
then-
No, that will be a success then. So you will use one of the charges of your percolator, which you have 3, and produce 2 caffeinated beverages. You can mix alcohol through with them, and you can provide them to whoever you like of your party. It's worth noting, Dr. Vespel, per your adaptation, you actually require no sleep. You also actually
I don't
can't eat or
sleep.
drink.
I don't dream.
I
You're staying
don't
up all
dream.
night.
Watching.
Okay, just don't watch me while I sleep.
I'll lie still and look at the ceiling.
Oh yeah,
Don't sleep
that sounds
above me.
good. Thank you. Okay.
Sutler and Bunk, would you like to partake of my patented coffee teeny?
Yeah, should we drink it now or should we? I can have it and save it for later.
Bunk pounds it.
Okay, and then I'll take my.
Now you should know. All right.
That's a nice appetizer.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you like it. You now will not
Delicious.
sleep for 3 days.
Oh, this is great. We'll stay up all night together.
Oh, chatting.
so-
We gotta have a chat.
So many chats.
Just Gavin. So currently the only one who's going to need to sleep will be you, Lady Grey. You could make another cocktail if you'd like, or if you want to try and stay up with the others, for the cool kids, you'll become fatigued, which just means you need to make some tests every now and then. So
I don't want to
to
make
you.
the entire one shot about me making drinks, so I'll just she'll sleep soundly knowing that 2 people
Not a
enjoyed
snooze.
her little concoction.
That's right. That's so fair. So the day passes with a bit of revelry, bit of dance, some hearty drums.
My adrenaline's coursing through my body after drinking that.
Just fully dancing for like
I'm not-
8 hours straight.
Can I listen to how
I'm-
fast your heart is beating?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Jessie Spano in that episode of
Mhm.
Saved by the Bell where she keeps taking the caffeine pills. That's me.
Yeah, what's our world's equivalent of MDMA? I think I just gave it to you.
I think you just invented it. Yeah. Lady Grey is able to get some rest as the vessel possibly has a quite tender moment listening to Sutler's heart, or creepy. I don't know. It remains to be seen, I think. So as you're sailing along and making slow but steady progress, the night comes and each of you retire down towards your hammocks. Alan makes the rounds, passing out food and drinks, and whenever he does, he'll need someone to stay up on deck and man the helm while he is below preparing things. Now, he would presumably give this to whoever seems the most responsible, but if anyone has just seemed enthusiastic, he's also open to that. Does anyone feel like
I
they
could
might
try
want
it.
to step up for this task?
I could try it. I feel like I can see the waves right now.
Amped on
so-
top.
try?
Yeah, you're twisted out of your mind, but I believe you can do it.
I've never felt
Okay.
more confident.
All right, you race up the stairs and grab hold of the steering wheel. You can feel your heart thundering in your chest, and despite everything that you said about there being no waves, you feel like you can feel every rhythm of the boat. You are in tune,
I'm in
with,
tune
the
with the
vessel.
water.
Then you begin to notice that there is a little more rocking than you necessarily anticipated.
Oh.
I'm going to ask you to make a mind skullduggery test to notice
Oh.
something
Whoa.
that is happening.
Yeah.
So mind plus skullduggery.
This is awesome because I have a mind of 3 and a skullduggery of 3. So
Strong
I'm
dice pool.
perfect for this. So, what is that? That is 2 5s and a 6 of the 6 dice
Okay.
that I rolled. So,
Nicely done. So the
Thank
difficulty
you.
for this one was going to be 2, and with that extra one, you will produce a boon, so that can be spent to some sort of additional extra effect. In many circumstances, it's kind of up to like the player and the GM to work together to describe what that is. In this one, it's I've kind of got something that's already baked in.
okay.
So it'll empower your effort. So as you're up there, kind of feeling the rhythm of the waves, you can hear down below where I imagine Bunk is possibly continuing a bit of a rhythm as dinner is served. You feel a rock as a wave hits the
Uh-oh.
back of the vessel, pushes it forward slightly, and then another. And looking behind you, you can see surging out of the fog and the gloom is a large, sort of vaguely torpedoed shape that you will identify as a frankly gigantic shark that seems dead set on charging towards your boat and eating you and everyone else on it. So we're going to go to sort of like a pseudo combat here where we'll handle everything in initiative going through rounds. With your boon, you have been able to spot this further away. So you all have more chances to act. It is currently 4 zones away. Zones of the scale of distance, and most things like swinging a pickaxe or something, you have to be in the zone with it, but you can shoot guns and direct your lanterns further out. Where it currently is 4 zones away is probably too far away to hit with most stuff, but it might give you an opportunity to just leg it and get away. Sutler, given you're the first person to notice this, what would you like to do?
First, I just call out this dun 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 shark, and then I will oh gosh, I don't know I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so I'll say the way that each round of combat, you can take a minor action and a major action. The minor action is normally doing things like moving between areas or changing your equipment, yelling a bit more to your friends, things like that. Major action is the centerpiece of your turn. Normally involves making a test, and it'll be things like hitting the enemy. It can also be like directing your allies to try and give them some extra effect. In this case, your like garrote and similar effects won't be able to affect the shark from here. But you could do something like you could try and speed up the boat. You could head down to tinker with the engine, something like that.
Okay, so minor action was what was kind of a joke but real. I'm alerting everyone else that there's a shark coming after us.
Yep.
I think my major action could be, can I look out ahead and see if there's a way I can like adjust the where we're going in the boat that would make it harder, like evasive maneuvers, or like, I don't know, make it harder for the shark to actually be able to latch onto us, like when you run in a zigzag from a crocodile or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I love that. I'll say first, what is Alan seems to keep this thing moving on a solid like 50% power. You could jam it forward and probably get a bit more hustle right out of the gate. Beyond that, there's you can see off towards one of the sides, there's a little gathering of like rocky outcroppings. If you want to risk it, you could try to direct the boat towards those, weaving through between them and hopefully losing the shark. I'll tell you, this will be a mind navigation test, and the risk here is dealing damage to the vessel, possibly sinking it before the shark even gets a chance to get a chomp.
Okay. Well, this will probably go bad, but I have a 3 mind and a 2 navigation, so that's 5 dice. I'll try it.
Okay. All right, go for it. Give us mind navigation.
Okay, I got 1 success, 1 5, or 1... Yeah. What do we call them in this game? Do we call them successes?
Marks is the term for each one that gets through. So 1 mark is going to be a failure. And so as you make a quick starboard attack, you drive it straight towards a rock.
Strain?
Now might be a chance to consider straining. Yeah. So
we want 2 for this, or did you make it a 3?
You will need 2 for this, and boons could be spent to make extra progress in getting away from the creature. So you can always do more. So you'll take 1 mind damage, and you can re-roll as many of those dice as you want. So keep the mark and re-roll the rest.
All right, I'm going to re-roll for these.
Strain?
Yeah. So whenever you make these tests, you can take 1 mind damage, of which I think, Bunk, you only have 2, so you're pretty limited on this. And then you can re-roll all of those dice. Cool. So it basically gets you a chance to succeed on your second attempt. You can also, even if you do succeed, you can strain to get more successes, more marks to do it.
Cool.
Okay. That's
and
cool.
when you can get damage to those traits, that is now your new like value.
No, so the health records the damage taken, but it doesn't reduce your score, what you use for dice pools, and it doesn't reduce the amount of like items you can carry. It's basically until you hit 0 in health, you're fine. You can keep going. Once you hit 0, you need to make a recovery test, which means you might be in danger. We'll deal with that when it comes up.
And our health, how do we calculate our health?
Oh, yeah, sorry. So health is equal to the trait when it starts. So for Lady Grey, your body health is 2. Your mind score is 4, so your mind health is 4. Your will score is 3, so your will health is 3. You have a health pool associated with
so when one of those goes to
one.
0, so when one of those goes to 0, you're in big trouble. Okay.
That's right. And you can also see how people have different strengths. So Lady Grey's body is 2. If you get hit on the head with a hammer and take 1 damage, that's half your health gone. If you get hit with Bunk's pickaxe, which deals 2 damage, you would go to critical immediately. Yeah. But you can strain several times because you have high mind. Vice versa, Bunk has 4 body, can take a lot of hits, and has armor to reduce it even further. So people have kind of different strengths.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool.
How did you go on that strained roll, Sutler?
I really had to work really hard to like clamp down the feelings of not being good enough, of just inadequacy, but I managed to do it. And I did it. I got a 6. So I have 2.
Yay.
I have 2 marks now.
Nice.
Okay, you spin the wheel around and charge towards the rocky outcroppings. Manage to not immediately slam it into an island, and you make some progress, furthering your distance from the shark. Well done. I'll also say, so Sutler, we've spoken a bit about the items that everyone carries, and we've presented some of the adaptations that people have. You also have features. These are stored in your mind slots, and they represent your training in certain areas. They're kind of just extra powers that you have. Sutler, for example, I'm pretty sure. Nope. We changed it. It's Dr. Vespel that has that. Sorry. Dr. Vespel has a feature which allows them to strain for free.
Cool.
I thought Sutler might have had it, but that is no longer
behind the curtain. I love it.
Okay. Sutler swings us around and moves below deck. The 3 of you and Alan, whose servings of spring rolls or something similarly appetizing, hear the cry of shark. Alan also hears the rev of the engine and yells, "You're not supposed to be doing that!" and heads for the stairs to take back control of the helm. But we will deal with everyone else first. Who would like to act? We can roll initiative, or I think in these circumstances, it'll just be easy to just go around the table. Does anyone have an idea of what they might want to do?
I just want to use my handgun.
So, you want to head up on deck and...
But I don't know what, in terms of the distance, I know I do get a +2 in my range because of my cool mind record precision trait.
Lady Grey is your minor action. You can charge up above deck and immediately just
she
level your gun.
And goes up. Yep.
Flies up the stairs. And you level your handgun, your prosthetic limb, which drops down to below this to reveal this giant blunderbuss hidden within it. So the shark is currently 4 zones away. 5 zones away. Credit to Sutler's effort. So quite a long way away. You can honestly barely see it in the distance. The range of your gun, just checking your numbers, is so it only has 1 range normally. It's a very close range, like cannon, plus 2 for your feature. So 3. This thing is well out of range.
Yeah.
Now you could still try to make an attack. The difficulty is increased by 1 mark per further range. So it would be a 4-mark test to hit it. And this thing is a horror. So when monsters are unwarded, when they're outside of the light, they are both harder to hit and they hit harder. So it would be another mark to hit it. So you would need 5 marks to hit this thing. You are free to try and make a crack. You can also just stand ready and take a shot if it gets closer.
This is no coffee teeny. This is a harder situation. Now, you brought up the ward thing. She has this lantern that has mentioned ward. This wielded lantern wards to ward. So how does that work? What's that situation?
So in Time of the Tide, the light that you carry is just as impactful on the battlefield as your weapons. Lanterns have ward. Both Dr. Vespel and Lady Grey are carrying a lantern. And the way that it works is it wards your area with 1, and then you can direct 1 ward further out. So you can have this shining just behind you off the sort of stern of the vessel. Again, it won't be far enough to basically it covers one zone per ward, so it won't be able to get to the shark, which Sutler spotted early and has already taken evasive action from. But once
I protected
it gets
us,
close
but
enough,
also made it harder.
Great work.
once it gets close enough to start chomping, you'd be able to get a light on it and then start shooting.
Okay. All right. Does it make sense? I don't know how long it'll stay on. Like, can I turn the lantern on so it's ready to go?
It'd be assumed you'd always have it on, yeah. And so you can have it on and direct it backwards. If this thing gets close enough, you'll be able to see it.
All right, great. Maybe there's like one of the fake palm trees she can like hang it on, so she'll be more like free, and just have it point out the back towards the thing.
Yep. Fixed in position. Yep, that's perfect.
Great.
Okay. All right, Lady Grey takes her position. Bunk and Dr. Vespel, what would the two of you like to be doing?
Is this a time where crust makes sense? I know it's like underwater, but
Yeah, so I think it's kind of the opposite, unfortunately.
Okay.
Crust is anything disconnected from the ground is hard to perceive. You'd probably be getting like weird fluid sensations beyond. I can't imagine it being very pleasant.
no.
So no, you won't be able to sense it with that.
Okay, got it. Then let me think of something else.
So within Bunk's wheelhouse, you have quite high industry. You have a 2 in industry.
Yeah.
You also carry an item called a screwy-driver, which makes it easier to fix, rebuild, disarm, or otherwise fiddle with objects. 1 mark easier. If you wanted to try and overclock the engine, it would be a industry test, probably with mind, and you could use your screwy-driver to just get in there and, get some extra fuel going.
Great.
I don't really know how engines work.
Yeah.
So
Get that torque up.
If that's a 2 in mind and a 2 in industry, and then the screwdriver makes it 1 easier.
So you'll only need 1 mark to succeed. It'll be noticed this is definitely against company policy aboard the Bubbly Jubbly to be messing with the engine. But as Alan heads up above deck, you can start cranking the engine. Go for it. You want to make a mind industry
We're never
roll.
going to see this guy again. We're going to
kill him.
portal back.
I got
No.
3 6s and a 4.
3 6s.
Back to the devil.
6 6s.
Okay. Rekha, do you want to describe kind of Bunk's energy? Like, what are you doing in this scene? As you get down, but you wrench up the door, drop down into the engine room, and just start going feral on this engine. What does it look like? Is this you harkening back to your sewer smithing days?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going under, a hood into the engine. It's like I'm underground. I'm in my wheelhouse. I'm like,
you're under the deck too, so
I'm under the deck, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think he feels at home, but it's like that calling you don't want. It's like, oh,
yeah,
Christ.
You're
no.
too good at this.
Yeah, I'm too damn good for my own good. My mother always said, as he's like effortlessly talking with this engine and feeling the like, all right, maybe this is my last job above ground. If I do well, maybe I could convince me mom that this is where I belong, though. So
hell yeah.
He's fixing the engine.
All right,
Nice.
You get down there and you begin to fine tune it. This thing has been barely serviced in living memory, and you're able to, you get it up to speaker span, you overclock it. This thing will move fast, and you also just kind of just tidy it up while you're down there. It's good to be comprehensive.
I put a toilet. I make it into a nice sewer. Yeah.
The yearning is there. This thing will have a build.
And question for you: since I got 3 6s, does that mean I get 2 boons?
Yeah, you get 2 boons.
Okay, cool.
So just by default, you can overclock this and speed it up. If you have a pitch for something else that you'd like to accomplish with those boons, hit me.
No, nothing currently, but do they like roll over to the next round?
No. So they are spent immediately. The general one is like extra effort. The one I always like to suggest is you just look great doing it. Like you just, anyone that was watching is like, wow, guy really knows his way around a spanner. Otherwise, you could try and pitch it into if you wanted to lock the door behind you so Alan can't come down and stop you. You could maybe have done that. If you want to start rifling through so that you leave a little... you could leave a failsafe here so that if you want to pull a lever, you can shut the whole engine down in an instant so no one can leave without and abandon you on it.
I love that last option. Is that 1 boon or 2 boons?
It seems like a greater effect, so that might be 2
Yeah.
boons. Yeah, if you want to
I'll
put a
do
little kill
that.
switch in this thing.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, a little sabotage. Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Nice.
All right, yeah. There's a kill switch installed that Bunk, if you wish, you can stop it so that no one else can start this vessel but you.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, awesome. We'll go across to Dr. Vespel, and just before you act, I'll say Alan has headed to the stairs. Lady Grey has flown past him and locked her cannon off behind. And then he's heard Bunk dive underneath the engine and start hammering on pipes and things. He is torn between telling Lady Grey that they're not supposed to have weapons drawn, Sutler, who's not supposed to be driving this fast, and Bunk, who's definitely not supposed to be tinkering with the engine. So he's kind of in between everyone at the moment. But what would you like to be doing?
Dr. Vespel goes,
Excuse me, Alan.
and walks by up to Sutler, and he grabs him by the head and goes,
Your mind, it is hurt.
and I'm gonna try to heal your one body. It was
How
your
did you
mind. No,
know?
your wait, was it one mind?
It was mind, I
Yes,
think, that was
mind.
damaged.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Which
I
you
have
won't get.
what?
I don't think you can
I-
heal mind.
I do. I have a will thing called Bones. 3 charges as a 1-segment action. I can use 1 charge to heal 1 body, 1 mind, and 1 will.
So the point that applies to you. So as you are kind of
Oh.
undying, you are kind of so the idea with Dr. Vespel is you are kind of unstoppable. You can get clobbered down to 0, and then after a nice morning lying on the floor, just get back up
Yeah.
with all of your numbers increased again. So you can't apply it to others, unfortunately.
So I say that and I go,
I don't know how to fix a mind. Please don't get hurt anymore like this. Get hurt a different way.
I like Sutler is like that you care so much. Like this really deeply affects Sutler, and his cheeks go just maybe slightly flushed. He's like, oh, thanks. You really care.
You must live so that we can keep dancing.
Yeah, I'd like to dance some more, Dr. Vespel. Okay, yeah.
I also have a lantern, so I have that out as well.
So also point
I'm
of
ready to
background.
go if anyone gets hurt. Yeah.
There's this really quite shockingly touching scene between the skeleton and the fish man. And Alan comes barging between the two of you, taking the moment to seize control of the helm and choke the throttle, bringing it back down to almost neutral. As he does this, he's going to try and wrestle for it with you. Sutler or Dr. Vespel, who's standing nearby, there's going to be a body violence contest as he tries to take control of the wheel. He's not actually trying to hurt you, but he's trying to push you out of the way and get control of the
Does
vehicle.
this kid not see the giant shark chasing after us? What's this kid doing?
Honestly, it's a long way away. He might not. But even if it does, policy comes first, and he's determined not to get written up again.
Huge
Capitalism.
I push him over the
Again.
side.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, since I didn't use my action, can I try to like resist?
Yeah,
Ooh.
100%.
I only
so,
have 3 dice, but
well, one of you can assist the other if
Can
you'd
I
like.
assist?
Yeah. So when you assist, you add half of your relevant skill in the trait to your ally's dice pool. So it kind of has to be like reasonable like circumstances. But given you're both standing right nearby, absolutely plays. So Dr. Vespel, it'll be body violence, and you can add half of Sutler's violence skill, which I think will add 1 dice. Is that right?
My violence is a 1, so is it half with a minimum of 1?
Yep,
Great.
round
You
it
get
up. So
1
you'll add 1.
additional die.
All right,
amazing.
go for it.
Here we
Alan
go.
does not seem like the powerhouse he wishes
I'm
he
just like,
was.
I'm trying
I
to
got
like
one
run
five.
interference.
Slap him on the head. How'd you go?
I got 1 5.
Okay. He also only got 1 mark. What is your dice pool? He was rolling 3 dice.
4.
You have the greater and will take control. So as he charges towards, what is it?
Suck
This
it,
is also
Alan.
kind of
Yeah.
both of you only rolled 1s. It's a really it's a failure. Slightly better failure beats worse failure.
Yeah.
What do you think this looks like? Dr.
Just a
Vespel?
slap fight.
I feel like he's not trying to hurt Alan, but like, what are you doing? Type of thing. Like, get out of here. And he goes,
Stop.
yeah.
I don't
like,
know.
This is really rude, Alan. We're having a moment. There's a shark. What are you doing? Stop.
Just able to kind of stun him into silence for a moment. Okay, yeah. You've successfully run interference on Alan. And we go now to the shark, which attempts to surge forward and close the distance. Holy moly. Okay. It is quick and it is unwarded. So it moves fast. It is going to close 3 zones almost instantly, bringing it now to within 2 of the back of the ship. And as it's racing forward, it now just comes into... it's just beyond the lantern light. But it's close enough now that you can make out more details. It also seems to have these 2... like worms or something winding alongside it, like riding in its wake on either side of the like ginormous bullet-shaped head. And there's others behind it sort of flailing in the distance. It is going to use its full turn as just closing distance. It's now 2 zones away from the back of the vessel. And we will go back towards the top with Sutler. Taking your turn. Winding through these islands here, there is a chance to lose this. If you're able to sort of like skirt around something, shake it off its tail, you could dodge it and escape. The other one would be try to suddenly close the distance so that your allies can try and take it out. Up to you. What would you like to do?
Fellow players, what would you like? Do you want me to try and make it so that you can like shoot at it or something this round, or do you want us to try and keep attempting to outrun it?
I feel like you could outrun it. I'm fine not shooting the gun.
I will try to keep weaving around and keeping this thing away.
Okay, go for it. You are inside the islands now, so if you can go ahead and make a mind navigation test to continue to pilot. And if this is able to succeed, it'll probably be you can find a path that it won't be able to follow. This is risky though, just before you roll. So I think this is going to be 3 marks to succeed because this is fully getting rid of it, but at the penalty of taking damage. Sorry, I'm going to reconcile the code. 2 marks is succeeding. You are able to get away from the shark, but the boat is reasonably damaged. Boons will counter that out, and it's a free success. Failure is just the damage and shark in the water.
Okay. All right. So this is gonna be tough, but that's okay. That's okay. We have to survive. We have to do this. We have to succeed.
You got it.
Okay, I got 2 successes, 2 marks, 2 sixes.
That is a success. Now the boat will be damaged, but you are able to you will be able to lose the shark as you wind between as you wind between the islands.
It's okay. Bunk can fix it. I bet Bunk can repair.
Absolutely.
Well done, Sutler.
Sometimes actually things don't go wrong. Sometimes they go right.
I was going to say, what do you think this looks like as you begin to wind it away, leaving this thing in its wake? Is it as cool as it should look, or how does it present?
I think in Sutler's mind, he like stands up a little taller. His voice gets like deep and unwavering. And he's like, "Ha, I have found the way." And he goes and it's like wind going through his like slicked down hair. And he's like, "Yeah, he's imagining an explosion behind him. He's slowly walking away from. But in real life, he's like, "Oh, I think I did it, guys." And he actually doesn't look.
The boat is like careening off of rocks as you do it.
Yeah.
Ping-ponging its way through.
I did
Everyone's
it.
Great. Yeah, fantastic. You're able to drive yourself out and away. There's a point where you sort of like just do a little hip scot across a sandbank, and the shark, attempting to follow, wedges itself aboard the beach. And as it does, and you begin to drive away, there's a victorious cheer. You've done it. Lady Grey at the back, sort of like keeping your eye trained on this thing, you will see that the worms that were trailing it were actually limbs as this thing gets up onto its legs and raises its own arms and dives off the other side, but much too slow to follow. However, if it had been able to catch up, it would have tried to climb aboard and eat you. So probably a good thing you kept a little hustle.
I thought they were gonna
Nasty
be
creature.
like crazy, like lamprey things or whatever those things are that hang off
Yeah.
of sharks. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
appendages
The
are real
sucker.
gross. Yeah,
Yeah, that's upsetting.
not down.
Yeah,
Not down.
just sucks. With that away, Alan will move to wrestle back control of the vessel. It feels as though there's been a bit of a shift in respect for Captain Alan, if I'm detecting that right. It feels like
we respect him
Very-
less.
I never
Yeah, it kind
respected
of-
him that much.
Hey, he looks like he could be my son. Of course I don't respect him.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Alan's
Captain
gonna try.
Allen. Sorry, but we had to get away. You understand.
I'm gonna need I need everyone to retire to quarters. Festivities are over for the evening.
I don't sleep.
Whoa.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I don't feel
lady.
tired.
I'm sorry,
I
I
think-
need to put my foot down or you won't respect me as a captain.
Lady
We
Grey
won't
turns her like hand cannon thing and like kind of points it towards him like, let me just clean this real quick, and is like aiming it kind of at him as an attempt to like intimidate him.
Yeah. So intimidation is will plus violence, because there's the threat of violence. If you want to go ahead and make a roll. And it feels like people are kind of on board with threatening Alan into submission. Would anyone like to assist Lady Grey?
Ooh, and I'll tell you
Yes,
something,
I would.
guys. I'll tell you this: a special little power thingy here. That's I think.
Ooh.
Oh
what
yeah,
this
do you
is
want to
officially called.
explain what your
Yeah.
feature is?
Yeah, I have eager student. Whenever an ally assists me, if that ally's skill score is higher than mine, I can use it instead.
Oh.
Well, yeah. So if someone has a higher
Ooh.
violence, which I think Bunk does.
Yes,
Uh,
my violence is 3.
Bunk,
Okay,
you
that's
want to
one
get
more
on
than
board
me.
with threatening Alan into
Yeah,
submission?
yeah. I
Okay.
go right behind Lady Grey and go, yeah, who you ordering around? And I like start cracking every micro knuckle in my fist. It's like so many cracking noises. It's horrible.
That's worse than
Gross.
the shark arms.
Yeah. So Lady Grey, you can roll. You'll be using your will plus 3 for Bunk's
Great.
violence, and then plus
that's-
2 because Bunk is still assisting. So
Oh, great. So that's 8 total.
it is over for this this
He
man.
will
Total?
vaporized.
He throws himself overboard.
Well,
Lady
let
Grey
me-
is going to be the
Let
captain.
me succeed
Yeah.
first, because last time wasn't.
Oh yeah,
that's
true. This is where the strains are for the for the bit.
Yeah, this is rough. Guys, I rolled 8 dice, and only 1 is a 5 or higher.
That will be a failure. Captain Allen will retain
Woof.
his
No,
command.
I
unless...
refuse. I refuse. I will take whatever strain possible. I hate this kid.
Okay. Take
I wish
one
to
mind
break him in
damage.
half. Yeah.
Take 1 mind damage and re-roll 7 of those dice.
Make sure I didn't lose any under the book.
Yeah.
All right, 1 more 5. I can't believe
Wow,
that is
Rob,
that
that's
is a
rolling like
remarkably
me.
poor.
it's all like 1s and 2s.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
yeah.
I
because
need new dice.
you're actually tired, but you haven't slept.
Yeah.
It's also because I
That's
made fun of
why.
Warhammer, and now I'm using these freaking Warhammer dice.
And
Yeah, they
now
heard
the
you.
Warhammer got.
I
yeah,
think
they
it's because
heard
you respect Captain Allen. I think deep down
Uh-oh.
It's definitely
you
not
kind of
that.
gotta give it to him. It's good standing up. He believes in something.
Okay,
It's a
so
shame
with
that something
2, I
sucks.
fail still?
It just-
I fail with 2?
no, you do succeed. You are
great,
able,
all right.
you just
Yes.
yeah. You he sees the gun and he just immediately gonna take a big hands back and step back and says, "Well, mutiny is against policy, but why don't we ease up on the evening and I tell you what, I've got some activities for the guests I can set up. We can have fun.
There's no
fun.
need, Alan. Just stay out of our way and shut your mouth.
I
Yes,
no longer want to wear my
ma'am.
life jacket.
And
I'm
let
taking
me
it off.
bring a drink on the dance floor.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to
Okay,
say. I
all
start
right.
pouring drinks and hand them out to everyone on the dance floor.
I'm gonna drink this on the dance floor, and you could take a picture and you could put it in your little house.
He's fuming mad, but he sits down at the helm and crosses his arms and huffs. And every now and then, when you look over him, he's muttering. under his breath. But he doesn't stop anyone from drinking on the dance floor long into the evening. And
It's
that
freaking
is the greatest
milkshakes
picture.
and maple syrup. It's all the
Yes.
stickiest crap.
It's so sticky.
Oh, it's great. It's all daiquiris, it's like frozen daiquiris.
Yeah,
Sutler
Shirley
accidentally
Temples.
drops his glass and it shatters all over the dance floor.
Ain't no
Someone
matter.
almost goes overboard. It's clear why all the rules were in place,
Yeah.
but you're just not
Oh,
doing
I
them.
get it now.
I found
Don't
a
cut
can
yourself.
of maraschino cherries. Woo! And then they all.
Alan eventually just gives up and goes below deck. You can drive this stupid boat. He doesn't
Yes.
even care. This sucks.
Yes, mission accomplished.
All right.
Poor Alan.
Come morning, you should be come morning, you hear like a sulky voice from below deck go, "We're getting close, not that you care."
Shut up!
We care, Alan. We care, Captain Alan.
No, you don't. You don't even care. You found the map, like the charts on the thing. You can see you're close. You really don't need him anymore. Yeah, there's a small island which was circled and a note nearby. It was written, "Come back for dandies," and underlined. Yeah.
Do the dandies have names?
They do. So Victor
yeah.
Duwax is the principal dandy, and his kind of coterie, his tag-alongs are Milton, Mabel, and Molnu. But
Victor,
Duwax
Milton,
is the principal dandy.
Mabel, Molu.
I'll say you guys are
Mon-
kind of like partying it up last night and taking in the space. If anyone wants to make because this is where the dandies were based previously, they were on this vessel. If anyone wants to roll of instinct, I would say mind culture for getting a sense of who these people were, or mind skullduggery
Ooh.
for if they had anything hidden around, or anything else you want to like pitch.
Yeah.
I would
I'll
mind
do a little mind
skullduggery. I want to know, like, why did they want to go to this cave?
If anyone wants to assist one another as well, you can just try and stack up some dice pools, or if you want to roll independently. Rekha, do you want to say something?
Can I try to determine if they had like any weapons, just because I don't have good skills in the other ones? So can I roll mind and violence?
Absolutely. You can see how well kitted they were for this expedition. Yeah, go ahead and anyone that wants to roll.
I can assist Paula. I've got 2 in skullduggery, so you can get another
Awesome.
one.
Yeah.
You want to add one
Could
dice?
you help me look around, Dr. Vespel?
They're an item.
Yeah.
I mean, come over here and
Sutler
look.
story.
Look in my hammock with me. I even with all those dice, I got 2 marks.
Okay. All right. That is a success. Bunk, how'd you go on violence?
2 5s.
Okay, there's also a success. And Lady Grey, did you make a roll?
Let's say that I didn't. Let's say that I
like
didn't
that.
just roll.
And
Let's
no
say
one-
I didn't roll 7 dice and didn't make it.
How tiny are these
You want to hang
dice?
out with Alan for a while? You can go in the other cabin.
Yeah, if you
I'm not-
fail,
I
in
know
the
Alan.
shame cabin.
Yeah.
if you fail, you have to
She's
hang
just
out
like,
with him and play
oh,
video
I
games.
was I was
That's what
just
it is.
making sure we didn't leave any of these cherries on the dance floor. I want to use my mind and culture to figure out Andy's background and why they are doing what they're doing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So Vespel and Sutler, you go through the cabin looking for hidden things, so anything that was secret away. Yeah, you will find underneath one of the floorboards there was a crate and some like pet food that was stocked up. It would appear that one of them has smuggled aboard a cat that they have taken with them, or you can't see it. At least you don't know where it is, but there was a cat that was snuck aboard.
I don't care about the dandies, but we have to save the cat.
The humans.
Just like a dandy.
You also find there is a like ream of papers that was that's been folded over. It appears that before they got aboard this, they were having a bit of cheeky fun in town, and they all got caricatures done of themselves. So while you don't have accurate images of what these people are supposed to look like, you have wildly inaccurate and kind of offensive images of what they're supposed
This
to
one
look
has
like.
big ears. This one's
the size of this one's
skateboards.
schnoz.
Yeah.
This one's skateboards.
The guy who did the caricatures could clearly only do like 2 or 3 things. So 2
Well,
of them
they're all
skateboard.
athletes.
Mabel has big boobs.
Yeah.
This one's wearing a Michael Jordan jersey.
Oh, an unseemly forehead on Milton.
This will help. I'll roll them up and put them like in a pocket or something so we can reference them later if that's okay. And maybe a handful of the pet food. Is that something I could take without loading myself down with items?
So these I would say each of these is going to be an item. So the caricatures, actually the caricatures, I think that's a gimme. You can just have that. That's just like we reference these. If you want to take you can take one of the like a cage for the cat and some pet food in it. Basically cattery equipment and have that in one of your item slots if you like.
I think I have room. I'm at 3 out of 6 right now, so that would put me at 4 out of 6. So I have a little cat crate and some food for the cat.
Okay, perfect. Cattery equipment.
There wasn't a caricature of the cat, right? There wasn't. We don't know what the cat looks like.
Does one of the caricatures show the cat too?
Yeah, it'd be with Mabel. Oh no, sorry, Molnu. It's Molnu's cat.
Molnu. Okay. Thank you. With cat. Great.
You never know how many cats we're gonna find.
It is a goblin-looking thing. It's one of those like kind of hairless, big bulbous eyes hissing at the person drawing the portrait. It looks lovely, and Molnu's clearly infatuated with it. Bunk with a mind violence score. 2 things. 1. These dandies were woefully unprepared. It does not appear like they have many weapons. Although Mabel, it does look like has some sort of pistol or something. There were some rounds left over, so suggesting that she at least has some weapons. But you'll also find there is a break-in case of emergency long gun, which is a rifle that Alan is supposed to be able to use. That he's locked in the other cabin. So if anyone wants it, it deals 1 damage and it has 4 range.
I want it.
Whoa, 4 range. We could have used that during the shark stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid captain.
I know.
Way to go,
Oh, hey,
Alan.
come on, guys. Come on, he's trying his best.
Poor guy.
Please up on Alan.
Do I have to roll to take it?
Nope, you can just take it. You can add that to your inventory.
Awesome.
Okay. As this winds up, you can head up on deck and you'll find Lady Grey mopping up a few of the cherries and also pointing out towards a small spit of land with a large cave on it, which suggests this is the cave that the dandies descended into. It's a sandy shored beach area. The whole thing you could walk around in 15 minutes. And at the center of it, there is a large cave that doesn't look entirely unlike a skull. It's got a couple of holes into the eyes, and it's kind of skull shaped. That's
seems
promising. Yeah, that seems good. Alan's been locked below deck. What do you guys want to do?
Drill a hole in the boat.
No, let's
murder.
We should
I'm
go
not
onto the shore, right? Is there anything else? I think we should try and find these people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Allen. I'll leave the tiniest little bit of lunar dust in the tip jar to try and just say
the drinks
sorry.
cabinet has been cleared out.
Yeah.
Yes.
The cleaning equipment is mixed in a bucket.
1,000 drinks and giving a $1 tip.
Yep.
It definitely comes out of his pay as well.
No.
You leave Alan. He can also you won't relay back with him, so he'll make his own way back, presumably. Sounds like a him problem, I'll be honest. Okay. You bring the boat close enough in. Oh, and the boat got busted up in the voyage, which I forgot about. So it kind of limps towards the island.
Oh, yeah,
you can all splash down and
just puttering
and head ashore. Yeah. But overclocked to hell, so the engine runs great. Okay. You guys all head onto the small island. The beach is sandy. You can see there is a blanket that was probably laid out at one point, but has since been sodden with rain and kind of kicked over towards the side. There's a couple of abandoned picnic baskets, and then there's the giant mouth of the ominous-looking cavern before you. They definitely went that way.
Great. Sally forth.
And so do
Should we just go inside? We
We're
should all
already
be
like
careful.
10 feet ahead. Yes.
Oh, wait up, guys.
Probably.
Can you light the lanterns?
Yeah, I was going to say,
I guess
Lady
always
Gray's
lit, but-
got, yeah,
Great.
Lanterns.
light the lantern.
Yeah. So you get your lanterns hoisted and dressed for you. So I believe Vespel and Lady Grey each have a lantern. And with 2 ward each, that will be enough to cover all of you. And as you begin to descend into the darkness, you're aware that from here on out, you will be wholly reliant on it. It is pitch black beyond the globe of your light, and you can make out no details. The exception is Bunk, who, now that you are on firmer ground again, can actually see better than you could aboard the
That's
vessel.
so
Nice.
cool.
And as soon as you go into this cavern, you are immediately aware that there are branching like crevices and ravines just spiraling out all around here. You mentioned somewhat jokingly earlier the idea of like all of these connect up underneath. That is absolutely the case. From the
Nice.
sewers in Saltport, you can head underneath the ground in all number of directions. The problem is it's just very, very easy to get lost and trapped inside them. But this is kind of your specialty.
Yes.
And you're well
Nice.
suited to the task.
Great. So can I use crust to kind of pick which way we go?
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell when dead ends come. And if you want to be the first in our marching
Sure.
order, you can kind of lead the way.
Right.
I am going to get everyone to establish what order you're going in at this point, because very quickly you're going to start to come to quite tight passages that you will need to go through one at a time. So if Bunk's going to be at the front, who wants to be wherever else?
Who's
Most importantly,
our
I'm probably most
weakest?
interested in who's taking up the rear.
Well, I was going to
Reason.
say, should Vespel be in the back with the lantern?
Yeah.
I don't have a weapon.
Oh.
I'll stay near Vespel.
All right, then I'll be up behind Bunk
Great.
with the lantern.
All right. Bunk begins to shift forward, feeling out with toesies, with what sort of, extends past each of the caverns, and picking a ravine to go down. There's clear signs of this group of dandies having gone through here. You can see a couple of sections where they've chipped their names into the rocks or their
Oh, these
initials, which is
guys.
handy
There's
because it's a bunch of
frilly
M's.
handkerchiefs everywhere.
Yeah,
Monogram.
there's a couple of handkerchiefs which have been abandoned, and at one point you get to a very narrow sort of like crack in the wall which you'll need to squeeze through, and abandoned to the side of it you see a heavy pack loaded up with a bunch of practical equipment like ropes, flares, emergency food, water, that sort of thing, which has been abandoned, presumably so that they can keep hold of the essentials like extra, nibbles and drinks and that sort of thing. As you begin to squeeze through this, I'm going to need everyone to make a body navigation test to find their way
Body
through.
navigation.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be a little.
Oh,
little
no.
Okay. I got 1 5.
Oh,
We're looking for
1, 2, 3. I got 5 marks. Every
Holy
single one of my
crap.
dice. Can
Okay.
I use a boon to help extend successes to my friends who fail?
Who was directly next to you? You were by Vespel, right?
I'm
Or you're
in
between
between-
Lady.
Vespel and Lady
Grey.
Grey.
I tell you what, yes, you will possibly get an opportunity to help Vespel or Grey here, depending on how they rolled. How did everyone else go?
I failed.
Fail.
Okay, Bunks failed.
I rolled 3 dice and I got 1 5.
Okay,
I
that is
need
unfortunately
2.
also a fail. You do need 2.
Need 2.
So, everyone that failed is going to either take 1 point of body damage or exhaust an item. So choose something that got damaged as you barged your way through here. And it's up to you to
Okay.
decide which of those you want to apply.
Oops, my percolator's
Solid?
broken.
No more coffees.
Oh, man.
You served
I'll
your
just take
purpose.
body damage.
Yep, you can take a point of body
Yeah.
damage.
I can
And
also
Bunk?
take a point of body damage. 'cause I
Okay.
have so
All right.
much.
Each of you take
Yeah,
one.
I can't afford to with two
Yeah.
body.
Yeah. And
Lady
the
Gray's
percolator
Lady Gray's
feels
like
you can-
bustle got stuck in the crevice.
Ah.
Like, it's so embarrassing.
Sutler is just like flopping and squirming through the like tight spaces, like a little like fish flopping around and like kind of just makes his way through, no problem.
But with a
Just loving
cravat
it.
on.
Yeah.
You're squeezing your way through these, and although Sutler is slender and wet enough to do it with little problem, the others of you keep on getting caught against edges and finding it hard to push forward. Your lanterns also can only be pointed in one direction, because as you move through sideways, you need to decide if it's going to face forwards or backwards. You also find that at one point, it's difficult even to turn your face around.
Ugh.
Bunk, you're at the front.
Yeah.
Behind Lady Grey, which way are you facing your lantern, and which way are you looking as you go forward?
I would imagine she's looking forward if Vespel's pointing it backward. Like we're trying to.
Yep. And you can
Yeah.
keep your lantern kind of like over Bunk's shoulder. Yep. So moving forward.
Yeah.
Sutler, you're doing gravy. You're going right between the two. Vespel,
It's
which
just
way
like
are you
dancing.
facing?
Facing backwards. Because
Okay.
the ward we want to affect things around us, right? Yeah.
Yep. And for
Okay.
fear of something approaching from behind. Yeah.
Mhm.
You are, that means you're kind of feeling blindly for the direction you're going, and with sort of Sutler's boons and everything too, you can like be holding onto Sutler's hand and being brought backwards.
Hold my hand.
Aw.
Cute.
Hold my hand.
My
Cute
hand's
alert.
really cold.
I'll help you find the way.
Or your hand's probably cold too.
His is
Yeah,
wet.
they're
kinda
you guys
clammy.
yeah.
So
Aw.
sweet. You can hear the sort of like echoing movement or like shifting stone of your passage. And then, Dr. Vespel, you think you might hear something behind you. And I'm going to ask you alone to make a mind skullduggery test.
Okay. Let's see. That's 5 dice. All
Use
right, you
those
got
zombie
this.
ear holes.
I rolled 3 1s, 1 6, and then
Okay,
a 3.
okay.
So 1 success.
That, unfortunately, is not going to do it. You
Can I
pause for a
push it?
moment. You can strain, taking 1 mind damage, and re-roll all of those dice that failed.
And that's 1 mind.
1 mind. And you also, because of this time I got it right, because of your feature, under pressure, you can use one of your charges to take no strain damage.
Oh,
So you basically have 3
yeah.
gimmies
That's
that you
right.
can just use.
You should totally do this.
Amazing. Forgot about that. Okay, let's just re-roll these. Okay, 1 more success, so 2.
You pause, and there's nothing there. Sutler sort of like pulls in your hand a little bit to keep up with the others, and you're about to give up on the point and be pulled along when you see something shift at the edge of your lantern light and confirm that there is something following you. There is a long, pale, multi-knuckled hand gripping the side of a stone, and it is frozen in place when your lights shifted, hoping that it isn't noticed. It'd be about a couple zones backwards the other way. You freeze for a moment. How do you
Uh-oh.
react? You're the only person who's aware of this.
Uh-oh. There's someone following us. Or something. I
What?
don't know. There's a hand.
As soon as you speak, the hand shifts away and vanishes on the other side.
Oh, I don't see anything, Dr. Vespel.
Okay.
Bunk, can I actually just quickly get you to make a mind and I think navigation? This is
Okay.
for you can feel all these different crevices. You're trying to plug together where they might touch or like where they might interact.
Fail.
Not a
But-
big mind guy.
Not a big mind guy. I mean, it's a one shot. Do I strain and use one
Yeah.
of my mind?
Strain.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
do
Hit
it.
it.
I'm gonna do it. So now I
All right.
roll all of those again.
Reroll all the ones that failed. Yep.
Okay. And a fail again.
Damn.
Can you
You
believe?
try to listen out for it. You can kind of feel all these crevices, and for a moment, you can detect something shifting in the distance, but it's at the very edge of your senses. And all you're kind of aware of is there's so many gaps and little pieces here that something following you could probably approach from any angle. You're constantly going to be coming out into branching corridors and things like that. If it wants to follow you and if it wants to attack undetected, it's going to be very difficult to stop it. Yeah, sorry, that was just wanted to mention. What do you guys want to do?
Keep going, right?
I guess we should
Think
just
we
keep
have to
moving forward.
Press on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And hope for the best.
All right.
Yeah.
You go to press on. You pull yourselves out into a small open area, and from the front, Bunk, you detect a strange smell, which you begin to sort of like flare your nostrils at, when Dr. Vespel, from behind you, sprinting towards you, is a naked, pale figure with long hands and these slapping wet feet, which charges down the whole thing towards you. You have a second to react. What do you want to do?
Scream.
Okay.
Like that.
We don't even hear it.
It's just a wheeze.
Maybe take a booster shot so that
Oh shit!
Lady Hollis Gray can take a turn right now with her handgun. So I have this thing in my body features called booster shots, and if I take it, an ally within reach immediately takes their turn, but then must succeed at a will and survival test or become unconscious.
Yeah, so basically supercharge someone. So where you currently are, you're the last one to you're the last one to exit into this cavern, so you're kind of blocking the passage as this thing sprints towards you. If you want to try and squeeze your way out of this, I'll ask you to make a body navigation test to move out quickly. And at this point, Sutler, you rolled well earlier and you've been pulling Vespel on the whole time. You can assist on this roll as well. So you can to try and get out in time so that Lady Grey could step forward and take a shot if you want.
Great, yeah. So with my assist, I'm sorry, it's navigation or skullduggery to get out of the way?
This would be navigation.
Okay, so that's one
shimmy
die
through.
from me.
Okay.
Kate.
2 successes.
Okay.
That is a success. You're able to pull yourself out of the way. You feel some of your flesh will be being torn ragged on the rock, and you shift around. If you want to boost a shot, Lady Grey, you can 100% do so, and she could swing around and take a shot at this thing.
Booster shot. Let's go.
Let's go.
What is this concoction that you're injecting into Lady? Like, what does this look like? Is it a big syringe that you like plunge in?
Well, it's not like
what's the vision?
I consume the shot to boost an ally.
Consume just means you
inject.
you use one of the charges on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
it is just kind of like this murky green stuff that doesn't look fully mixed. Like it looks a little like it's separated in there. I don't know. I'm experimenting, and I just jab you in the thigh and shoot it in, and you probably feel.
I love that
like
she has no idea. Yeah, she has no idea that you even have this thing. Like, it has not been discussed. That, hey, by the way,
what are you doing?
I might inject you with some viscous liquid. Yeah. So I just feel this spring like, ow, what are you? And then like swing around for a dream.
Yep.
Thing happens. Yeah.
This thing is charging through the thing, and it lunges, leaping towards Dr. Vespel to grab you and pull you back into the darkness. You slip through, Lady Grey swings around, and Lady Grey, if you'd like to take a shot.
Yeah, just
like
as Dr. Vespel's getting out of the way, back focus to this gun hand.
Hell yeah. This will be mind violence. Now, this thing is, it is 2 marks to target normally. You have light on it, so it does not get harder and is within range. So yeah, this will be a 2-mark test to succeed.
All right, let's go.
All right, I got 6. Come on, baby.
You got
Historically...
Oh!
Now's the time, though.
Now is the time. You're right. I got 4 marks. One is a boon. So 3 5s and a 6.
Oh, no, sorry. Boons are just any extra ones you get over the criteria. So your 2 marks succeed, and then you get 2 boons. You can make an attack, and you can spend 2 boons to apply deadly, increasing the damage by 1. This thing has 3 health. I believe your cannon does 2 damage with the deadly. Yep. What does it look like? You killed the shit out of this thing.
Well, I'm trying to. So it's humanoid.
It is humanoid. It is like a parody of a human. It's like a human wearing a morph suit that then went through the wash and kind of stretched out.
Ew.
Yeah, so I think it'd be
Nasty.
horrifying if it's just like blam, and then there's just like a huge hole in this thing, and it like freezes, so we get a good look at it in the light, so we can really
Yeah.
take in all the details as it just like
That's amazing.
and crumbles.
You can see like on the inside, the organs don't make sense for human. They're just like, it's all intestine, all the way through and just begins to like drop out
Ew.
from it. There's no meaty bits. There's no skeletal system. And yeah, this huge hole just crumples down by the sides. It folds against the wall and drops down, smearing pinkish blood against the crater behind it.
Good
Lady
shot.
Greymaker, will survival test see if you just collapse unconscious.
There is that.
Oh, okay. I forgot
right,
about
'cause of
this.
the booster
this
shot.
Oof.
Downside, yeah. Sorry, what was it again?
Will survival.
Will and so. This is. I need 2 successes on this.
Yep.
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Yes.
You succeed?
Let's go.
Well done.
That
yeah,
was
on
so
three,
lucky.
On 3 dice.
Oh.
Yeah,
I rolled
okay.
only 1 5 on 4 dice.
Oh, sorry. Only Lady Grey needed to roll.
It was
to
just me.
resolve-
It was
to
just
resolve-
because I got the.
Oh, good, thank
No,
goodness.
no, sorry.
Perfect. Okay,
Lady Grey
okay.
I'm the only one who got the
drugged.
goo in her thigh.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
She
The
just does
thing
the
is-
blows the thing, and then her
Fantastic.
hand goes.
I haven't tried to use this yet. It's great that it works.
What?
And then I go over to the body and I'm disgusted. Kate is disgusted. Dr. Vespel, I think, is very interested in whatever
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want to just have a bit of a poke and a prod?
yeah, poking a prod.
All right.
Mm.
I'm going to get you to make a mind survival test. As you spend a little bit of time just studying this. Survival is kind of like anatomy of like beasts and monsters and things like that. As you're doing so, Lady Grey, you're recovering in bunk. I mentioned a strange smell. You've been able to pinpoint it. Fish and chips. It smells like fish and chips, like that greasy kind of waft in the air. And now that there's a moment of silence, you can hear the speckle and pop of like a fryer going somewhere. That like bacon grease going from not too far further along. And from your senses, you can tell that it opens up into a cavern a little bit further along. Now, there was also very recently a very large gunshot, so undoubtedly anyone that was there will be aware of your presence. But yeah.
I would like to follow the scent.
Okay. Bunk's going to head towards the delicious fish and chips. Does anyone want to wait with Vespel or go with Bunk? Sutler and Lady Grey, what did the two of you want to be doing?
I can wait with Vespel. We'll catch up.
Are you? I mean, this seems like something we could do on the way out. No.
No, the body is fresh. Look, it's slippery like you.
Oh yeah, it's kind of weird. I hope I don't look like that one day.
Okay. If this is something you feel like you have to do, and she'll go with Bunk.
Okay. Lady Grey and Bunk vanish around the corner as Sutler and Vespel crouch down over this body. Sutler a little bit revolted and Vespel only intrigued. How'd you do on that roll, Dr. Vespel?
I didn't get any successes, but I think I want to use one of my 3 charges to try one more time.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and
why
strain.
not?
And Sutler, if you want to assist and you have
Mhm.
survival, you could add a dice.
I don't have any survival.
Okay,
No,
not
it's
your
okay.
wheelhouse.
I
I
cannot
got
help.
this.
Yes.
3 successes.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. Success and a boon. Yeah. A quick look over this thing's anatomy. This is a horror through and through. It is a monstrous creature contorted from flesh discovered, found, or invented here in the caves. It seems that its spongy nature and lack of bones allow it to just squeeze through pretty much
Oh.
any crevice, but it's not very strong. You expect what it does is it gets close, latches on, and then pulls you, trying to squeeze you through a gap, just sort of like
Ugh.
sandpapering you in the process. You also suspect there's more of these things. You can actually, as you're pausing for a little bit, you can hear something in the distance, quite a ways away. You can also grab a fistful of goop if you desire. It has no particular value, but collectors are, you never know.
Definitely grabbing some goop. And he's like,
Look,
Okay.
no bones.
and then
Stay in the light. I think there might be more.
Oh, let's go.
And two of you go to follow.
Yeah.
Bunk and Lady Grey, which one of you goes around the corner first?
I would imagine me, just because I'm
Yeah.
huge.
Okay,
Yeah.
you get shot. They
Great.
miss.
Awesome.
There's a
shot.
there's a
Okay.
small camp that's been set up next to a little like pool. There's like the dandies have taken off some of their coats and frocks and things to erect an emergency shelter. The only one that you can see is who you presume to be Mabel is seated on like behind a rock with her pistol trained on the doorway you go through. And as you come around the corner, sort of stand still, she fires, misses completely, and then goes to like reload it and shoot you again. What do you want to do?
I have a freaking long gun. I'm gonna take that out. How is she doing?
Okay. You like put your pickaxe out, start getting out your gun and loading it. Lady Grey, you come around the corner as well. I will say, you suspect possibly they were just defending themselves from horrible monsters that are stalking around the area. But regardless, Bunk is prepared to defend himself.
Yeah, I think Lady Grey comes around the corner. I would like to also, David, if it was all right, as we were moving, I used a minor action to reload my hand thing.
Yep.
As she comes around and puts the pieces together, it's like, whoa, 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 you stupid dandies. We're here to rescue you. We're Delvers.
You hear the Mabel goes, "Oh, excellent!" Jams the pistol into her breeches and goes, "Fantastic. We're just feeling like it. This would be a perfect time to be rescued. We were just saying that, weren't we, Molnu?" Off towards the side, Molnu is seated on a small chair, picking at shells or something and just looking kind of miserable. And a third figure is slumped underneath some of the frocks and everything. I presume this is Milton, and Milton does not look in a good way. You can just barely see his face above a pile of coats. It looks waxen. It looks drained of blood, and you can see where it appears they've like improvised a bandage or something over it. There is no sign of their leader, one Victor Duwax. Beyond that, the smell of fish and chips is they managed to drag down as much of their cooking and drinking equipment as they were able to. And so they've set up a fine little thing. They've also got the little fresh water here they've been able to salvage some food from, and there's fresh water come down. To give them some credit, they do appear to have survived for a while. Most of that credit is then lost because they got themselves in this situation. But, you know,
Right.
Hey, you kind of got to shout it out. Mabel jams her gun down and says, fantastic. Let's be off.
Okay, all right. Well, first of all, I'm doing some quick math here. It seems like we're down a dandy. We're a dandy down?
Handy down.
Yes. Victor's gone quite mad. Let us down here and he bit Milton and he's since vanished off into the darkness. And Mono goes, and he's taken Mittens.
Oh, heck no.
This gets the response Milton was hoping for. Or sorry, Molnu was hoping for. It goes, yes, see? Mittens is gone. They care. As you two come around the corner, hand of goop held aloft. We can't leave. I won't leave. I won't leave without my cat. And he slumps down. Milton, on the other hand, Dr. Vespel, in your expert opinion, possibly can't leave. He is in a very bad way, and activating a relay is a sort of a rip apart the body, re-put the body back together kind of situation. Probably wouldn't be great for him right now. Mabel looks great. She's honestly thriving.
Does it look like he's turning into like one of those creatures?
He doesn't look well. And he hasn't really spoken this whole time. He's sort of got a glassy-eyed look.
Why is Mabel okay?
Just seems so kind of just found her niche. Maybe this is what she was destined for.
We should tie up Milton and leave him here.
No,
That's
we
my
need to
opinion.
glitter dust. No, we need the lunar dust. We have to bring at least a dead body back.
Okay, well, we
I
should tie him up.
want
He
to
looks
prove
crazy.
I can do above ground work.
We do get 1 dust for the corpse.
Yeah,
there-
I'd
hang
prefer
on,
him
he's
to
not
live, though.
dead. He's not
He
dead.
will die.
He says in the weakest voice, "I'm not."
Oh, perfect.
You will die during the relay. For sure.
David, do we have a sense of what the chances are that he's put back together correctly?
Dr. Vespel or anyone else could make a mind survival roll to get a feel for this man's situation. And also mind industry would take for kind of the science of it all.
1 success.
Mm.
Low.
I'll try.
That said, Dr. Vespel, you have some healing, you have some first aid equipment and things on you. You could attempt to stabilize and see if that brings him around.
I could
Can I
try
start
to do
looking for the cat while this is happening? I'm just looking for the cat. I'm pulling little cat food bits out of my pocket and like and going and like chucking and hoping that my natural fish odor might attract the cat to me just as this is happening.
Yeah.
Hey guys, things are coming around. I rolled my you said I could roll industry and mind, right?
Yep, for the sciences of it all. Yep.
Yeah, I got 4 marks. About trying to figure out if this dude can be whatever reconstituted.
He needs a bit of medicine and strong enough bandages to hold him together, and he should be okay. And once you get back to the Delvers Guild Hall, they'll be able to care for him. So if you're able to kind of get him up to do a little bit of healing, he can probably survive the relay.
Oh, yes, that is what I do as a doctor.
Vespel, I know you said that he would immediately die, but I've got a sense that he just needs some strong bandages.
Step back. Step back, Mrs. Gray. I'm a doctor.
Kind of a crazy difference in prognosis there.
You want to step on your zombie toes. Keep going.
And I'm gonna.
All right, you head forward to have a look at him. So I'll get you make another mind survival test. As you do, Sutler, you're keeping an ear out for cats and anyone else that's approaching. Bunk, what are you doing?
Let me see. I mean, can I also keep an eye out using Crust again?
Yeah, your senses, 100%. Okay, Sutler, if you can make a mind skullduggery test, and Bunk, I don't think has skullduggery, but I'll have you keeping an eye out as if anything approaches, they'll basically be they won't be able to get past you undetected.
Okay.
I only got 1 mark, but I really want to find this cat. So I'm going to strain and put out more cat food and listen and go even harder on the pss, 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 pss sound
really
to try and get the cat. I'm down to 1 mind, everyone. It's going to be fine.
Okay,
great.
and Dr. Vespel, how did you go on?
You'd think it would be attracted to me.
No successes, but I don't know. We get 1 dust if the corpse.
Look, if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, you failed your check to wrap a bandage around this person?
Yes, it's really difficult.
I am having serious doubts that you even went to med school. Sir.
It's like Sherlock Holmes doesn't know the planets, but he knows like
what's
40
med
types
school?
of tobacco.
Huh? In fairness, Dr. Vespel, as you've taken the things, he has been bitten and like a big chunk of his stomach has been taken out and he's being turned into a monstery sort of thing. It goes a little bit beyond just a bandage, but yeah,
sure.
You do still fail.
Fair enough.
Sutler, how did you go on the strain?
I now, after straining, have 3 marks.
Okay, nicely done.
Nice.
You are able to, after a while of like, you hear something from inside the darkness, and then a hand from inside cups it back up and pulls it inwards. Bunk, you're also aware of this. A figure just outside of the light is standing and has the cat by its hold and is watching the proceedings. Presumably, by its stance and the sort of lack of shifty movement, this is actually Victor or something a bit more humanoid. as we move through to wrap up the session and draw things to a conclusion, I'm going to get everyone to state their immediate actions and what would you all like to do. We'll start with Bunk. What are you going for?
Should I shoot Victor? Is that bad?
Yeah.
Do it.
And then
If,
do
I
it.
mean,
Cost
he's
is
turned
one.
into a
Use the relay.
monster.
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
1 dust.
I would like to shoot Victor with my long
Okay.
gun.
Go ahead. So this is going to be a mind violence test. Now, at the moment, Victor is outside of the light, so it will be a 3-mark test to hit him. If you want to wait,
Okay.
you can see if anyone else can get light on him and then shoot. Up to you.
Okay, so mind, I have a 2 right now, and then violence, I have 1, so it'd be 3.
I mean, that could be my.
I think
my
you have
thing
more
could
than
be
one.
to-
I think you have 3 violence.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I'm looking at. Hell yeah. Okay, great. I have 1 violence. I have 3. Okay, great.
Can
was
I
looking
throw-
at-
Other than
can
you roll,
I
you
throw
roll your
the
full
light?
mind, so you roll 2 and 3.
Cool.
Okay.
And what?
Yeah,
did you
Lady
say?
Gray, if you want to use your turn to just get light out towards it, you can head up, you hold it up, you
Please.
see that Victor, so where the others look like they're people, Victor now looks like the caricature that was drawn of him. His like features have all been
What?
extended out. It looks
Oh.
remarkably similar. The cat looks like the caricature as well, but you think it just was a goblin cat.
It just was.
And Victor's got the cat. He's just picking it up now and moving to vanish back into the darkness when Bunk takes the shots.
Okay, I got 2 marks.
Okay, that is a success. It will deal 1 point of damage, which will not be enough to take him down. If you'd like to consider straining, you can. As you said, this is the conclusion of the one shot. You will go down to 0 mind, but
I will.
you can make a recovery test. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Blast
my
him.
thought on this character-wise is like, I'll prove to mother I can do anything above ground. And
Hell yeah.
strain. And that is a fail.
Okay, all right. The 1 damage
No.
does go through, and then
Yeah.
as you try and run the angles for what else you can do, your mind begins to be overwhelmed. We're going to come back to that in a moment. Lady Grey, you've got the
Great.
light up on it. You can also take a shot if you want. As you step
Oh, yeah.
forward, you're reloaded, and then I will go to Sutler and Dr. Vespel.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot it. Him. That is mind. Violence. Right?
Violence. Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah. Back to the old 6. Here we go. I had 2 successes.
Okay. You can do another 2 points of damage. This thing is just barely standing.
Does it?
Reeling.
Sorry to cut you off, David. Does it matter if I do this thing where I can turn it? I can change my. If I deal body damage, I can make it piercing. Does that not matter? Because
this thing doesn't have armor, but that
That's
would
what it would
let
be
you
for.
just go
Okay.
straight through it. So for this one, no,
Yeah.
it won't apply. This thing has
Okay.
1 health remaining. As you take a shot, are you tempted by a strain to try and finish it off? You would
Yeah,
need 2
let's-
boons to close it.
okay, 2 boons from. Okay, so I need 2 more successes, basically.
Mhm.
That's right.
Okay. All right. My mind.
Yo, what?
Yep, got it. Another 5. Actually,
Did you?
another. I got 2 more.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry,
okay,
I got
Hey!
3 successes.
3 more.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Victor.
amazing. Yeah, just gun fires off. This thing is left with a hole in it of similar proportions to the one that just came. Although this one was at least at one point semi-recently human, and you can see more of the familiar matter on the inside that begins to drop down. And mercifully, the cat is preserved. It drops down to the ground and sprints across towards you, Sutler, who can scoop it up.
Yeah, I
Vestal-
open up the crate for the cat to run in, and I throw some kibble in there, so he'll go.
It'll move straight in. It's grabbed up, and at the last minute, you can activate the relay, and it sort of rips open reality around you, and all 4 of you, as well as the 3 currently surviving members, the corpse and the cat, whisked back to the Delvers Guild. I'll quickly just roll. Milton dies. So that's
Oh
one.
no, Milton!
Bum goes.
He's come back and he's turned inside out. Oops.
Yeah, just
Oh, sorry.
Like the
eviscerated.
fly.
Amazing.
Bum
You
does.
all get dropped out. The last thing I'm going to do, but before we go around the table and just sort of narrate where your characters go from here and what happens after, is Bunk. You went to 0. That means you need to make a recovery test to see if you get back up. So if you can please make a will survival test for me. Because otherwise you may manifest an adaptation and have some new strange power to carry with you.
2 marks.
Okay. You are still standing. As you come out from the other side, you're sort of shaking off, and just for interest's sake, I have rolled what you would have manifested. These like strange mushrooms were beginning to bloom out of your sides, like so very Last of Us style, like pushing out from underneath your skin.
Yeah.
But you're able to resist it, scraping them off, and still human for now.
Oh, that's cool.
I make them into a nice freaking sandwich, and I eat them.
Delicious. Okay. Fantastic. Another successful delve. Well done, everyone.
We did it, everyone.
I'd love to go around the table, and if each of you, thank you so much for playing. If you could each just say a little bit about what you think your Delver might do in these next coming days. Do you think they stay there? And then just, shout out where people can find you. And that's the thing. I'll go in this. I can't remember the order we went around in, so we're not going to do that. Paula, you're first on my screen. Would you please tell people what they need to know?
Sutler very happily takes his share of the lunar dust and squirrels it away for trying to get that crane to relift his family's home. And he'll look at the cat Mittens, and he'll look at Molnu and say, I don't really trust you to take care of this cat, but I'm not going to steal it from you. If the cat wants to stay with me, I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to see if the cat wants to stay with me and be my pet.
The cat will definitely want it. Its previous owner took it caving. It doesn't want to do that ever again. It will stay with you. Thank you, please.
And I now go around with a cat on my shoulder, except I leave Mittens at home whenever I go delving. Hi, nice, buddy. Smart. We'll come up with a new name for you. And thank you so much. This was such a blast. Thanks for putting up with this character voice the whole time. If you want more of me, you can hear me on the Glass Cannon Network, and you can hear me on Push the Roll with Ross Bryant, playing another wonderful game from Chaosium, Call of Cthulhu. And I also make board game content on YouTube. Find my sketch comedy series by just typing in Things Get Dicey, and you'll see all the stuff I do.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Kate.
So, Dr. Vespel, since Lady Hollis Gray mentioned med school, I think maybe he might try to go to med school. That sounds interesting.
Go to med school?
I hear you can, dissect cadavers there without having to go into terrible circumstances.
They have medical schools?
Medical school?
Which is complicated because he did steal the medical license of the person that died. But anyways, probably also still keeping in touch with Sutler. And
cute.
Right?
Let's hang out. Let's get coffee. Do you want to come over? And I have a cat now, so
I'll pretend to drink the coffee.
Okay.
But yeah, this was fun. And I also play on the same things that Paula does. I play on the Glass Cannon, Push the Roll. I play on Chaosium. I stream at Kate Stam on Twitch. Come watch me stream. We have fun, and that's it. Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, beautiful. Rekha.
I think Bunk tricked himself into thinking this is his last delve. He just loves the delving life too much. Family tradition be damned. So he goes to the toilet in his house and goes, "Hey, Mom, I'm staying up here," and she argues back. Yeah, they have a big argument. That's like a phone for him. And they have a big argument, but then she finally understands that this is where he's happy. He doesn't want to take over the family business. He wants to work above ground.
Let him go.
Yeah, if you love him, you must let him go.
Gotta set him free. Yeah.
Set him free.
Yep.
And I'm Rekha Shankar. I am at Rekha_S. Also, I just made my first that's on Instagram, and I just made my first feature film, Vidya's Guide to the Afterlife. If you want to hear more about it, it's at rekhamovie.com. We're all really excited to show it to you guys. So that's me.
Right.
Fantastic. Yeah. And Rob.
Yeah, I think Lady Grey tracks down the caricature artist of the that did the dandies, and she makes sure that she has this amazing caricature done of her like holding like a smoking gun hand, and she's got like a foot on like a albino squish monster, and there's like Alan is like cowering beneath her, and she gets it, and then and she's also kind of doing this in the picture like with the other the non-gun hand, and she sends it straight to her mother and her father, her whole family that did not agree with this, similar to Bunk's situation, just to let them know how she's doing, and she's just like goes to bed happy that night and just is having trouble sleeping because she wants to do the next delve, but also she drank the coffee stuff and can't sleep anyway.
Amazing.
And then I do a lot of playing with Paula and Kate on Glass Cannon. I might pop up like a bad dream if you're watching a TV show or a commercial. Suddenly it's like, oh, it's Rob, so you could see me there unexpectedly. Thank you, David. This is so fun. I love this game.
This is awesome.
So fun.
Thank you so much, you guys, for a blast to run for. So this has been Time Without Tide. It's currently on BackerKit. So you can head over there. Just go to timewithouttide.com. You can support the project. Thank you all so much for playing, and thank you for everyone that tuned in. And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, bye.